Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here and getting to start. Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Lane Thomas. And that misses. And the home opener is underway. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Jose Ramirez, the switch hitter batting right. Boom, throws on to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those in. Field hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Back to first, and he's safe. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2-1.
That's off the mark. 3-1 now.
3-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. There's the strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Castellanos gets under it. And that is that. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kwan. And a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Alec Bohm in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here is Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. Suarez back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Freeman measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Turner fires over to first, and quickly one away in the second. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos pulls it down, and there's 2 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Kepler brings it in, and that is that. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
Started to swing, held up. Last year, the Phillies had the second-best record in baseball behind the Dodgers.
Yeah, and that's just not good enough for these fans. They want success in October, not just the regular season.
Next offering in the dirt, and the count's full. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Holy Toledo! A solo shot. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Trey Turner at the plate. And that is out of play.
Well, it was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Santana. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got it. And there's 2 away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is fouled back. And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ramirez sends it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike. That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering down in the dirt. That one at the knees for a strike. Got him slated. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Castellanos on his horse. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. And that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. And that one fouled off. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that's a strike. Line drive. Juan pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and here is Sosa to the plate. That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up with it, fires to first. He got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Boom. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. He's 0 for 1. Boom. Whips it to first. And he has thrown 4. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one hammered. Juan moving back. Holy Toledo! He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Here comes Bryce Harper. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Noel under it. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
This to third. And it gets by him.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on it.
Squirts away a little bit. Wilson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Max Kepler at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
This ball's chopped on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. Suarez back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Now here is Bo Naylor. Fly to left his first time. Outside low, ball 1. Naylor, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. On to first, and a couple of quick outs. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. Strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Trey Turner gloves it. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Fair ball. Man at first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Johan Rojas. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Just missed. In the dirt. Castellanos gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
3 balls.
In the dirt. Payoff pitch. Runner takes off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Thomas makes the grab. 1 down. And now it is JT. So they turn things over to the righty, Trevor Stephan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So the batting order turns over. Edmundo Sosa digs in now. Both 2 in this one. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Noel. And that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Angel Martinez. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Check swing, called strike. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
That's down and in.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's Lane Thomas now. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Kepler squeezes it, and there are 2 down. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one ripped. This one's got a chance. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
And now Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. There's a swing and a drive. Makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball to the right side, but it kicks foul. Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat. after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right now. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's your 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away. Trey Turner with a chance now. The shortstop takes the ball. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third, Ramirez zips it across, and that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, new inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Kepler on the move towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge. Now he breaks his bat. Tag, got him. And he can't scramble back in time. Way too much of a turnaround first there. So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. Left field. Kepler makes the grab for the second out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Up and in. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Phillies up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58, Tanner Banks.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And that skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Castellanos should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Now batting Max Kepler. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. New arm out of the bullpen, Andrew Walters.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and there's one down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 down, bases empty. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Center field. Thomas has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Angel Martinez. Banks, a 6'1 lefty, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Bangs off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
The center fielder, number 8, Wayne.
Runner. Scoring position, no outs. Lane Thomas, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And a sac bunt here. Tosses across the first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stop. Throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. 1 for 3. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, here's JT Realmuto. Walters back to work. Foul ball there. Hit on the ground to short. Rocchio throws to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. This is Bryson Stott. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. And here comes Alec Bohm. That's inside.
That's
ball 1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that drops foul. The 2-1. This to center field. Freeman on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's going to be Stephen Kwan.
Now pitching for the Phillies. Number 25, Matt Law.
The first offering a fastball for a strike. And that's outside. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On the ground. Stop. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Tyler Freeman digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Tap foul to plate. And 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is down low.